Alrighty, welcome back to another game review. This one is at 1:51 in the morning. I've actually never made game reviews this late, so kind of tired, but we're gonna get this done with. So game 3 between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Montreal Canadiens. This is very lopsided, I'll be honest. And although it shows in the statistics that like Montreal is outplaying Tampa and all this stuff, Montreal just honestly can't beat Vasilevsky. And this is the first game in the finals where they scored 3 goals, and the 3 goals were actually decent. Actually, no. I think 2 of them were decent. The other one was a soft one by Vasilevsky. So, yeah. It's been very tough. So, Killorn was out once again. Goaltenders are Vasilevsky and Price. Matthew Joseph is in for Killorn as last game. There was a Jan Rutta shot that was stopped by Carey Price. Jan Rutta had himself a great game. Getting chances. He even had a goal. His second of the playoffs from Palat and Hedman right away to make it 1-0. And did Josh Anderson beat the icing before that? I think he did. And the refs called it off. And, you never know what could have happened if that icing was never called. So that's all I'm going to say. There was a penalty on Eric Stahl right away for delay of game, and I was like, of course. And then Hedman scores on that second of the playoffs power play goal from Kucherov and Sorelli to make it 2-0. And just there, I was like, yep, this is over, because that puck just slipped through Price, and I knew that if Price is letting in soft goals like that, we're done. We're done here. Habs then would call a timeout. It didn't really it kind of did slow the game down a little bit, although it didn't change the difference. Coleman slammed into the boards after missing a hit. He went to the locker room. The people that I was in that chat with kind of laughed at it. I guess the way he went into the boards was kind of funny, honestly. There was a Chernak shot that was stopped by Price, a Petrie shot that was stopped by Vasilevsky. And then just like that, Coleman returns. Didn't even miss a shift. It was like nothing happened. And that's playoff hockey for you. There was a Jan Rutta chance that was denied. Like I said, he had a great game. Montreal just kept missing the net early. And they missed the net relatively a lot throughout this entire game. There was a Caulfield shot that hit the post. That was kind of the first real chance for the Montreal Canadiens. A Gallagher shot was stopped. An Anderson chance was broken up by McDonough. And then Danault scores from no one, and he makes it or from Weber, sorry, and he makes it 2-1, cuts it in half just like that. Boom. First real goal to be scored by the Montreal Canadiens technically, because the other 2 goals were kind of bad rebound plays, and the other one was a power play goal. There was a Petrie shot that was sticked aside. There was a Tyler Johnson shot that was stopped by Price. Then Sergachev got a penalty for interference. That was a must goal by Montreal. I know Tampa's power play is very good, but they had to score there, and they didn't. So, great kill by Tampa. And that concluded a literally 1 full page of notes in the first period. The shots were 17-12 in favor of the Habs. I don't know why my throat keeps doing that. Probably need to go drink some water, but you know what? It's 2 in the morning, so I can't do that. In the second period, Kucherov scores immediately, his 8th of the playoffs, from Palat and Chernak. Like I said, Kucherov just putting up the points like nothing matters. There was a Matthew Joseph shot that was stopped, and off that rebound, Tyler Johnson scored to make it 4-1, his 3rd of the playoffs from Joseph and Savard. Yeah. And then I literally screamed up to my dad, "It's 4-1, Dad," and he's like, "That's horrible." Like, and the way he said it too, I can't be loud because he'll hear me and he'll come down and yell at me, but the way he said it was so funny. There was a Chernak shot that missed the post. And then the problem in this period was there was too many 2-on-1s the other way for Montreal. Or for Tampa. Just the Montreal defense was not good in this game. Notably Jeff Petrie and Gustafsson, which I know how bad Gustafsson is. The rest were just not calling plays either. There was some calls where I was like, are you going to call that? Like, And they didn't. And then my internet disconnected, and I spammed in no internet because I just wanted to be like, hi, my internet disconnected because it always does. Then Hedman's stick went into Corey Perry's skate, and I was like, what? I was so confused how it got in there. And then there was a Sherrod shot that was stopped, and then Nick Suzuki gets one from Petrie and Caulfield and makes it 4-2. And you're like, okay, there's a period left. You got to score 2 goals. That isn't terrible. In the third period, there's a Sorelli chance that was fanned on. If that chance didn't get fanned on, it's 5-2. The game's over. There was a scruffle between KK and Jordan. Kakiniemi and Jordan. There was a gourd shot that was blocked by John Morrill, who you can say had a relatively bad game. Relatively, the whole blue line didn't have a good game, to be honest with you. I didn't see a blue liner that stand out to be good. Petrie wasn't very good. Edmondson was probably the best out of the bunch, but it didn't do anything really of note. Gustafson wasn't good. Morrill wasn't good. I just didn't see good defense in this game. Sherrod, I guess, was okay, but I don't know about that. There was a Sergachev shot that was stopped by Price, a Gustafson shot that was gloved, a Weber shot that was stopped, a Stahl shot that was denied, and then there was a Sergachev point shot that was stopped by Price. Ross Colton's shot was poked away by Carey Price, and then Perry chance goes through crease. If that puck went in the net, you would have had yourself a different game. And then Tyler Johnson scores the second of the game. The waivers, man. He got waived in free agency last year from no one, and he makes it 5-2. So it's like, all right. Montreal pulls their goalie with 4:08 remaining, and then Corey Perry scores from Brendan Gallagher. I was like, what a shot. And then there was a Sherrod shot that was stayed by Vasilevsky off a breakaway, and I was like, if he scores that, this game's different. And then Coleman scores an empty net goal. His third of the playoffs from Gaudreau. And it is 6-3 final. Your shots were 35-30 in favor of Montreal. And this is another one of those games where Montreal outplays them, but they don't win. That's frustrating. But I think they'll win one at home. I still think that. Although Tampa's up 3-0, and they can win the cup, and they can win back-to-back cups on Monday. Yeah. Tampa Bay was 1-1. Montreal was 0-1. And the hits were 46-38 in favor of the Tampa Bay Lightning. So there you go. We are one game away, potentially one game away. That's not good. From finding out our Stanley Cup champion for 2021. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. Thank you all for watching. I wanted it to be the Habs because I saw Tampa win it last year. And just like last year, I wanted the Stars to win it. But you know what? I don't really have a problem with Tampa because I like a lot of their guys on that team. That team is stacked. And they're really the first team that I've seen, because I saw the Capitals and the Blues win cups in 2018 and 2019. I never really saw perhaps a really good dynasty-like team, and I feel like Tampa, they're kind of that dynasty-like team, to be honest with you. So thank y'all for watching, for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next video.